Long before Denver existed, the region was home to the Ute, Arapaho, and Cheyenne tribes, whose lives revolved around hunting buffalo on the plains, fishing in rivers, and gathering seasonal plants. Their deep knowledge of the land, weather, and wildlife allowed them to thrive in the high plains and foothills of the Rockies for centuries. Trade, storytelling, and spiritual rituals defined their communities, and their legacy remains embedded in the land itself. In 1858, gold was discovered along the South Platte River, igniting the Pikes Peak gold rush. Prospectors streamed west from the Midwest and East Coast, hoping to strike it rich. The confluence of Cherry Creek and the South Platte River became a natural settlement, and Denver City was founded, named after territorial governor James W. Denver. Early settlers lived in tents and crude wooden shacks, while saloons, gambling halls, and general stores sprang up almost overnight. Life was harsh, winters were bitter, food was scarce, and lawlessness often prevailed. Yet the promise of gold and opportunity drew thousands, setting the stage for Denver's growth. Among these early settlers were men and women whose grit defined the city. Miners battled freezing rivers and treacherous terrain for the chance to uncover gold. Entrepreneurs opened stores, stables, and supply shops, knowing that survival and profit depended on serving the relentless stream of newcomers. Women carved out lives in a male-dominated frontier, establishing schools, homes, and churches that anchored the community. By the 1860s, Denver had grown from a transient camp into a structured town. The arrival of railroads connected Denver to the nation, transforming it into a commercial hub. Mining towns sprang up across Colorado, and Denver became the center for trade, banking, and transportation. Streets were paved, Victorian-style homes and civic buildings rose, and neighborhoods began to take shape. Immigrant communities, Germans, Italians, Irish, and later Hispanic populations brought culture, cuisine, and craftsmanship, shaping neighborhoods like Lodo, Capitol Hill, and Five Points. The late 19th century brought Denver both triumphs and trials. The city endured economic booms and busts tied to mining and national markets. Wealthy entrepreneurs built mansions along Larimer Square, while workers lived in crowded tenements nearby. Industrialization transformed the economy, while parks and public buildings created cultural spaces. Denver hosted fairs and events, celebrating its growth while demonstrating its civic pride. The 20th century introduced modernization, education, and culture. Universities like the University of Denver and Metropolitan State College became centers for innovation and learning. Denver's role in World Wars I and II expanded industry and infrastructure as the city produced goods, transported resources, and trained personnel. During this era, immigrant communities and African-American migrants shaped neighborhoods, churches, and cultural institutions, creating a vibrant tapestry of life. Stories from everyday life bring Denver's history to life. A miner braving icy rivers during the gold rush, striking a vein that would support a family for generations. Railroad engineers navigating mountain passes to connect Denver to the country, carrying not just goods but ideas, news, and culture. Immigrant families opening bakeries, butcher shops, and tailor stores, forming neighborhoods rich in culture and tradition. Entrepreneurs rebuilding after fires or economic setbacks, contributing to Denver's resilience and innovation. Post-war Denver saw suburban expansion and urban renewal. Skyscrapers rose in the central business district, while historic neighborhoods like Lodo and Capitol Hill were preserved. Cultural venues, theaters, music halls, and museums flourished. Outdoor recreation and parks reflected Denver's connection to the Rockies, attracting tourism and bolstering community life. Sports teams, cultural festivals, and civic initiatives further shaped the city's modern identity. In recent decades, Denver has emerged as a hub of technology, culture, and outdoor lifestyle. The city's economy diversified, blending finance, tech startups, creative industries, and outdoor tourism. Neighborhoods evolved, balancing modern development with historic preservation. Denver's vibrant arts, music, and culinary scenes drew national attention, while proximity to the Rockies allowed residents and visitors to embrace adventure and nature. Today, Denver is a dynamic metropolis that reflects both its frontier origins and modern ambition. Its skyline showcases historic Victorian buildings alongside contemporary skyscrapers. Neighborhoods retain unique character, from Lodo's historic charm to Cherry Creek's modern flair. The Rocky Mountains remind residents of the city's roots, while bustling streets, businesses, and cultural events signal its ongoing growth and innovation. Denver's story is one of ambition, resilience, and transformation. From native tribes to gold rush pioneers, from railroad builders and immigrant communities to modern innovators, the city has continually reinvented itself. From tents on the plains to the mile-high skyline, Denver embodies determination, adaptability, and vision. The mile-high city is a living testament to human ingenuity, cultural richness, and progress. Its streets, neighborhoods, mountains, and rivers tell a story of a city that rose from wilderness to prominence, shaping the American West and leaving a lasting imprint on the nation. Denver's journey teaches that resilience, ambition, and community can transform even the harshest frontier into a thriving modern metropolis.